Welcome to the Virtual Techy, where we help people decode the future of tech and build AI businesses that run on autopilot. Before we go further, get yourself a pen and paper or get your notepad ready as we delve into today's topic. Okay, so today we're talking about a critical update for your mental operating system. Why? Because the one most people are running right now is, well, it's dangerously out of date. This is what we're calling the 2026 Survival Protocol. Let's get right into it.
Look, this isn't just a simple software update we're talking about. It's a complete system wipe. A massive paradigm shift has already happened. And the rules you thought you knew? They're totally obsolete. It's like most people are still trying to play a game that ended last year, and they're wondering why their old strategies just aren't working anymore. The reality is, the entire simulation has changed.
So what's the force behind this massive change? It's something called agentic AI. You know, we've moved so far beyond that simple co-pilot model where we had to guide the AI at every single step. Agentic AI, it doesn't need its handheld. These are systems that can actually understand a complex goal, create a plan to get there, and then execute that plan all on their own. This isn't just an assistant anymore. This is basically an autonomous workforce.
So the big question is, how do we adapt to this? Well, first things first, we have to debug a major glitch in our collective thinking. The first myth we really need to bust is this idea that to succeed in this new world, you have to be some kind of master coder. That era, it's officially over.
This right here illustrates a really fundamental shift. The coder, you see, was obsessed with syntax, the nitty-gritty of laying bricks one by one. The builder, on the other hand, focuses on logic and architecture. They design the entire house and then let the AI agents handle the actual construction. It's a whole different ballgame. And, you know, this isn't just a cool theory. The data totally backs it up. Gartner predicted that by now, a staggering 80% of technology products would be built by people who are not your traditional tech experts or coders. And you know what? They were spot on. The barrier to creating software, apps, and tools has effectively dropped to zero.
So here's the crucial point, the main takeaway. Your value is no longer in writing lines and lines of code. It's in your ability to be the architect, the conductor of an orchestra of AI agents. You provide the vision, the logic, the high-level plan, and the AI handles all the granular execution. Your job is to orchestrate, not to manually play every single note.
All right, let's move to the next big upgrade. If building is easier, that means the pace of everything is way faster. And that breaks another old rule, the idea that hoarding knowledge is the key to success.
For decades, we've all operated on this just-in-case model. We went to college, got degrees, and we just filled our brains with information we might need one day. That model is just too slow now. In 2026, you need a just-in-time approach, the ability to literally download a specific skill the exact moment you encounter a problem that requires it. The new workflow is this rapid, agile loop. So imagine you hit a roadblock. Let's say you need a specific type of graphic for a new app you're building. You don't go and enroll in a 6-week design course. No, you learn the specific skill you need right then, execute the solution, and then you just clear that mental space for the next challenge. It's all about agility, not accumulation.
This is really the core of the new mindset. The market doesn't care about the library of facts you have stored up in your head. What it cares about is how quickly you can find information, apply it to solve a real-world problem, and actually generate a result. Your value is your speed of execution. It's your knowledge throughput.
Okay, on to the final myth. We've upgraded our building and learning models, but what about our career model? A lot of people have looked to the influencer path as the future, but that foundation, it's starting to crack. So the fundamental flaw of the whole influencer model is that you don't actually own anything. You're building your entire business on rented land. These platforms whose algorithms can change overnight and completely wipe out your reach and your income. You are constantly at the mercy of forces you just cannot control. The 2026 solution is to stop being a generalist influencer and become a creator CEO who actually owns their audience and their niche. And the strategy to do that is something called vertical AI. Instead of creating broad, generic content that an AI can replicate in a heartbeat, you go deep. You solve specific problems for a very specific audience, like, say, creating AI-powered scheduling tools specifically for dental practices.
This line just says it all, doesn't it? General content is now a commodity. Deep, specific expertise, that is the new currency. By becoming the go-to expert in a tiny, well-defined world, you build a defensible business that AI can't easily replace, and that isn't dependent on some single volatile platform.
Okay, so let's bring this all together. The tools we have are more powerful than ever before, but they're totally useless if you're running them on outdated mental hardware. It's time to install your new protocol.
This right here, this is the upgrade. Stop being a passive user and become a builder. Shift from manually coding to architecting entire systems. Move away from just-in-case studying to just-in-time problem-solving. And finally, stop just broadcasting to a rented audience and start actually building a community around a niche that you own. The game is fundamentally changed. The tools and the opportunities out there are absolutely massive, but they require a new kind of player. So the only question left is, are you going to keep playing by the old rules, or are you going to upgrade your mindset and actually thrive in this new world? If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe so the algorithm can recommend more of my content to you and other viewers as well.